punish anyone who blocks my path.
The blood that flows through her veins is special, and extremely dangerous. If showing pity would put my allies in danger, I will not hesitate.
Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. Last time, everyone grew up! It's awesome! Except for, I want to hack the game and go back to Leonie's old portrait, to be completely honest.
I was so excited to see everyone again, and then this happens. I'm still tired from the long journey. How did it come to this?
So again, I don't know quite how to plan this. Like, what I've done for the whole game so far is that I do the, month portion on the, one with everyone, so we can see everyone for the cutscenes and, have all of their social links go up and all of that stuff. And then I do the battling with the Iron Man file, but the Colosseum or the Cathedral's kind of ruined. I don't know if the game is fundamentally changing at this point. We're just gonna have to find out, guys.
Let's all take a moment to catch our breath.
If you've got the spare time to play with those guys, the least you could do is prepare some tea.
Yeah, blame Claude.
Come on, those guys were thieves. We couldn't just let them get away. It seems they've been taking advantage of the church's absence and doing whatever they please here.
That is pretty stupid of them, though. Because when you think about it, the church, well, first of all, I don't know how strong the, Knights of Cerro still are, but we know that they're all out looking for Rhea right now, so apparently the majority of them are still around. It's all force to be reckoned with. Why would you hang out in a place you know the Knights are coming back to eventually?
In any case, I'm glad that all of you are well.
I hadn't really looked at Marianne. It's funny, by the time Raphael, Marianne, and Lysithea showed up, I didn't really look at their portraits. I do like her new portrait quite a bit.
That's the spirit, Marianne.
That was fun. In fact, I wouldn't mind romping around some more.
Raphael.
So, you were alive this whole time, Professor. I am not surprised. In fact, that is why I came here.
And it doesn't look like time has rusted your skills. That's a relief.
No, it's a good thing, because we definitely got in over our heads.
I'm just glad everyone's alive and well. On that note, let's move this reunion party somewhere else. Now that we've dealt with those violent bandits, we could potentially use this place as our base of operations again.
Okay, is it going back to that pseudo... Well, I still have to explore the monastery? That seems weird.
What could you possibly mean by that?
I'm talking about the Leicester Alliance taking over Garrick Mach Monastery. After all, it's right in the middle of Fodor. It's a critical strategic location.
If it's so critical, how come it's being abandoned?
Are you suggesting that we fight back against the Empire?
Aren't you getting a bit ahead of yourself? The Alliance is in complete discord at present.
And, as leader of the Imperial faction of the Alliance, isn't Count Gloucester, your father, the main cause of that discord?
Yes, that is true. It was inevitable. Our house's territory is close to Imperial land, after all. Had we not consented to vassalage under the Empire, they would have invaded immediately.
It is interesting. I'm glad that they're letting Claude, or letting Lawrence be like, well, yeah, but shut up.
Naturally. And to be clear, I have no problem with your house maintaining its Imperial ties until we're sufficiently prepared to revolt. The Empire is the cause of the infighting. If we rid ourselves of them, the situation should resolve itself.
So here's the big question. Is it really revolting? Because the Empire is still an invading force.
That's why I'm thinking we should make this our base, raise up an army, and stir up some trouble for the Empire.
Now you're talking. Sounds like fun.
Does it?
So then, Mr. Leaderman, does this mean you intend to rope us into your little scheme?
I mean, doesn't he always? That's like de facto Claudisms.
My grandfather passed away. That means yours truly is officially the leader of the Alliance.
Well, congratulations on the promotion. I'm sorry about your dad, though. Grandfather, whatever he is. Also, if it's your grandfather, what happened to your dad? Do we know?
If we had a more reliable leader, perhaps the Alliance would not have been divided.
Actually, no, we do know, because weren't his parents, like, killed, and he was an orphan, and only recently found out about his legacy, lineage, whatever it is?
Think what you will. All I need to know is if you're in or you're out.
I'm not sure that was... I'm pretty sure that was just Lawrence being playful, in all honesty. I don't think he actually thinks Claude's a bad leader anymore.
I'm happy to lend a hand. I won't let those Imperial dogs set foot in Alliance territory. I couldn't bear it if my village got caught up in the chaos of war.
I'll fight too. I've got to protect my little sis.
At least she's still around.
I will join as well. After all, House Ordelia was once dragged into an Imperial revolt. It ruined us.
Of course. I understand your motivation.
I'll fight too. It's time to take responsibility for my own future.
Yeah, Lawrence is the one that's got the most, like, reason not to fight in this point.
I don't want to run anymore. I hope
Hooray, Marianne is finally, like, not trying to avoid this thing and thinks she's worthless.
We can do anything if we work together, Marianne.
What about you, Lawrence? Are you going to go back home to your scary father or what?
We cannot rely on Claude's scheming to lead us to victory. Therefore, I will remain.
I don't know, Lawrence, I do not know how to use you effectively. You're still kind of worthless.
It is my duty to ensure Claude does not worsen the situation in the Alliance.
All of us are fighting for a different reason, but we share a common enemy. If we don't act, the Empire will crush us eventually. I say we stop them before they have the chance. So, Teach, will you help as well?
No, I honestly, I don't give two craps about Rhea. Like, she was trying to make a ghost god thing take over my body.
Please do. I'm counting on you. Even if your ultimate goal is to find Rhea, it would be better to stick with us as you search. With you on our side, the Church will join us as well. That makes fighting the Empire a moral cause, which means it'll be easier to rally support. Above all, your knowledge and strength are indispensable if we hope to stand a chance against the Imperial Army. Without you, my schemes are nothing. Just words. Please, take
I mean,
all of
obviously
that
I'm
into
doing it.
consideration as you decide.
Like,
You're really laying it all on the table, aren't you, Claude? Well, all that aside, this place is a mess. We can't very well make our base in a ruin.
Lawrence, get your servants on this. I know you brought some.
And repairing it sounds like a lot of work. I wonder if anyone would be willing to help us out with that.
Can it be? You were alive all this time?
Well, you don't look that much different.
Professor, it is so good to see you again. My brother and I were worried about you.
Guess you lucked out.
All right, so yeah, the gang's all back.
Everyone was real worried about you, Professor.
Oh, Cyril definitely grew up.
Cyril? Is that you? You've grown up, kid. Have you been looking for Rhea with the Knights?
Of course, without Lady Rhea, I don't belong anywhere.
Wow, he's as tall as Sedith.
Cyril, that's not... Never mind. We'll figure it all out.
It has been 5 years since Lady Rhea disappeared. We have devoted all of our energies to finding her. However, without being able to set foot in Empire territory, we are at a standstill. We had hoped that perhaps the Archbishop would return here on this day, that of the long-awaited Millennium Festival.
He did. You remember what she said.
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to be the case, though I don't suppose you had very high hopes in that regard. Even if she were able to return here, with the monastery in ruins, I don't think she would have felt safe enough to do so. Right, Hilda?
Yeah, this is an important location for the church. To think you've left it in such a state.
I agree. Maybe we left it alone for too long. We must do something about this.
I can clean this place up like new. It's not fit for Lady Rhea like this.
It is funny that he's wearing a quiver when I definitely never had him spending any time as an archer.
Then let's do it. If we all work together, we can restore the monastery to its original beauty.
We will require the aid of skilled craftsmen, too. I shall seek out any such individuals who are willing to return to Garrick Mach.
Fantastic! I'll figure out how to split up the work, and then we can get started.
Alright, so how is this going to work? It does look like they're setting us up to have a base of operations, so it will be sort of similar to how it worked in the main game.
Part 2. Verdant Wind. Guardian Moon. The Alliance Leader's Ambitions. Claiming the monastery at Garrick Mach as its home base, the Alliance army joins forces with the Knights of Seros. Together, they begin to take up arms against the Adrestian Empire.
Alright. That was very short. Although I do kind of like, it's interesting. It's like the entire world has changed. We're not talking about like cultures and the winds and, you know, mythology that people believe. It is like, no, straight to business at this point. Okay, I'm glad some things have changed. I noticed that like they were still using the same items and equipment.
Good work, Hilda. You didn't do much manual labor, but you managed to rope the knights into helping us restore the monastery.
Thanks, Claude. But all I did was piggyback on your scheme. I saw your eyes telling me to make some magic happen.
We appreciate your assistance with the restoration of the monastery.
Oh, please, it was nothing. We're just doing our part as former students.
I'm told you even routed the bandits. I'm sorry. That should have been our job.
It was a good warm-up.
Hey, don't think twice about it. We're all allies in the resistance against the Empire, right?
The Church is at war with the Empire, but the Alliance is a different matter. Wouldn't it be better to avoid getting involved?
I mean, not really. They're trying to take over the whole continent.
The way I see it, the Emperor wants to take
Boom,
over
exactly.
all of Fodlan
Good job,
and
Claude.
destroy the existing order of the world. I can't see her allowing the Alliance to continue to exist. We're in this just as deeply as you are. Actually, we were hoping to use this place as a base. The Empire begs to be meddled with, and we're first in line.
Why would you make your base here?
I mean, again, do you not... Garrick Mach's in the middle of everything.
Garrick Mach is situated in the center of Fodlan, both geographically and spiritually. We want to secure this location while the Empire is still overlooking it. But if we simply decide that it's ours to occupy, that does nothing to inspire the hearts and minds of the people of Fodlan. Luckily, good old Teach has finally returned to us. If the Professor Rhea entrusted with the Sword of the Creator fights at our side, well now, that's a just cause anyone could get behind.
I feel like you just need to, like, formally ally with the church. I don't know that... I mean, I realized that I was left in charge of Garrick Mach and basically the real Archbishop, but no one else knows that.
What's more, here we are, working alongside the legendary Knights of Seros. It smacks of divine providence, doesn't it? Can you feel it?
I have heard what you have to say, Claude. And you, Professor? Where do you stand?
Oh, that's a difficult choice.
We are at a relative standstill, but with the help of the Alliance...
I knew it didn't matter. I just had to pick what he would say. And honestly, I'm still not sure that he would rather find Rhea than fight the Empire, but he wants to make Seta thinks he is.
The Archbishop said if anything should happen to her, that we should entrust the affairs of the Church to you. If you intend to fight alongside the Alliance, then I will follow you as well. Is that acceptable, Claude?
Of course. I can't think of anything more reassuring than having both Teach and the Knights on our side. Together, we'll stop the Emperor and her reckless ambitions.
Awesome. Okay, so you still can explore, just like before. Silver Sword Plus, interesting. And there's a sword tournament going on that I can't participate in. First of all, though. Oh, no, Felix is still here, and Dorothea, I wasn't sure. Well, yeah, I haven't moved at all. That's hardly surprising. So he's currently a Wyvern Master, which means he's stopped being a sniper. Lorenz is currently a Cavalier, has maxed it out. He can also become a Paladin. And Lorenz was not my dancer, correct? I want to say that's actually Hilda in this playthrough. No? Huh. Who did I make? Was it Raphael? I think it was Raphael, actually. She is currently a mage. She's already maxed mage out. Doesn't look like she can become anything else. Like, I would make her something else just for the level up. Like, a warlock would be awesome. Then why are you a mage if you be a warlock? I don't understand these people. Marianne is currently a priest. She can also become a bishop. Yeah, obviously.
I passed?
Yeah, you already maxed out that one. Hilda is currently an armored knight. I thought I already made you a fortress knight or warrior. Definitely fortress knight. I really thought she was already a fortress knight.
Gosh.
All right. And then also, let's go ahead and look around the monastery. So says I. It's interesting that she isn't here. Wow, there's a lot of quests aboot. So this isn't nearly as ruined as I was led to believe. Not at all. And there's a tournament going on even though we're the only ones here? Okay. So the only swordsman we have is Felix. Let's see what he can do. I probably should have looked and see what he had equipped. Wait, there's a thief? Oh yeah, we're taking real and for real damage.
One to remember.
Round 2, 150. This I will do 20 times 2, so I'll take 15 before it's over. Because I don't think I'll get to attack twice.
Alright, next.
Alright, 15 times 2, so I'll again take 15 on this one. This is the quarterfinals. If I can dodge, that'll be amazing. Nope. What? None of that, sir.
Meant to be.
Alright, so 16. Alright.
You haven't earned my
And we just straight up lose this one, it looks like. There's no way I can beat 18 times 2. I mean, I'll get to a round 2, but
This is it.
yeah, I kind of need to be the one that critted. Well, it even slowed down time, as though he were dying. He better not have freaking died though. I'll be so pissed if you actually like die while participating in a swordsmanship tournament.
A country with no king has no future.
Wow, I also think Felix looks better before.
That's why I made my way here. Professor, don't let me down. You'll understand soon enough.
Oh, interesting. I can now, because I don't lecture anymore, I can do
It's not
advanced
just for
drills
my
with people.
village that I'm fighting alongside you here, you know. It's also that Captain Gerald asked me, his first and greatest apprentice, to look out for you. Of course, it wouldn't be enough just to keep you alive. It's my duty to make sure you win, too. So do your best, Professor, and count on me to watch your back.
That is really interesting that advanced drills is now a thing. Okay. Oh, she's drilling me. Interesting and unexpected. Okay.
A country with...
I wonder why he can only train me in brawling. Like, I'd figure Felix is the one other great swordsman. I do have to say, this is a lot less ruined than it was before. Like, I guess they had the Knights restore the place, but I mean, come on. This is like refreshed, not restored.
Okay.
So is this still a thing? Interesting, none of these are listed as... Lysithia... Who do I think... And Ignatz. Swing down to 5.
Eating delicious food really takes my worries away.
This food is a revelation. I can't help but smile when I eat it.
I don't usually actually do that one because it doesn't give me enough of a kickback. Okay, I am wondering if lost items are still a thing. It would make sense that they aren't, because we aren't just like casually touring the school grounds anymore. But it also makes sense, I mean, there are people living here, we can still lose stuff.
I'm pretty headstrong, but Claude could give me a run for my money. I mean, he's dragged the Knights into this. You ought to be careful, Professor. Don't worry about me. I'm here because I want to be. Also, because being around my big brother feels like a real chore. Excuse me, could you do me a favor? Excuse me, could you do me a favor?
Find some flowers? I mean, I've got flowers.
You're sweet.
That didn't count. So, can I still harvest? Yeah, I can. I can harvest stuff I planted 5 years ago. That's a little ridiculous, guys. I'm curious if everyone came back or if it was only my... That looked like an actual item that someone left. Don't mind me.
Do you have time for a request?
Catch a big one. Mysterious fish alleged said to appear in the fishing pond. Absolutely. You know me and my fishing mission-ness. Damn it! I forgot how to do this. I got phone laddie. Phone laddie. See if I can get big one. Or big ol' or whatever it is. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it either, I don't think. That's a money fish. It's so annoying that you get one that's not an excellent and you just completely ignore it. Or you completely just don't get anything. It's frustrating, guys. The purple one I need. Well, I've got... Man, I'm mad that I just completely was out of practice on that first one. Well, that was terrible, because after the third bite, they get away. I just may need better bait. Like, I just need stuff to get uncommon fish. So I keep getting these commoner fish. And Lawrence is very disappointed in me. Associated with commoner fish. I guess.
You've done me a great service.
What, I did? I don't think I did. Oh, okay. It's not called the big one. That is interesting. I did not realize that.
Professor, oh my, it's so good to see you.
She looks nice.
These days, so many old friends seem to be disappearing. But you're here. It's incredible to see you again after 5 years. I have a feeling your name will go down in history.
Is this guy still here? Is the gatekeeper still here?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
It is! He's still here!
You know, it's such a thrill to be able to greet you like this again. I almost died as well in the battle 5 years ago, but I won't allow any enemies to get into this place again. I promise you that. Even if the Death Knight shows up, I'll be sure to... Well, for now I'll keep training, so I can eventually feel confident that I can stop him.
Got a favor to ask. Got a favor to ask.
Alright.
Right.
The Earthworm. There's an arcane crystal. So far I'm actually not seeing a lot of actually dropped items. There's one that might have been, but I didn't actually pay attention to it enough. So it also might not have been. I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, they fixed this place really fast. Wow.
Let's see.
I'm more of a mercenary than a knight these days. I work to get paid. I never was too attached to Fodlan. I was considering leaving soon.
Well, I'm glad you didn't.
But I might change my mind if you're around.
Yeah, I think Catherine may actually legitimately be dead, which does frustrate me a bit, because it's like, I don't really know that I had a real chance to save her, to be honest. And what I mean by that is that, like, she just ran into a whole group of people, and... I mean, sure, if I had a big group, support group with her, then I probably could have saved her, but...
I'm thinking... In the Alliance, the Lords have been at odds, so peace and prosperity have declined there as well. In particular, bandits have been appearing in large numbers near the Great Bridge of Murden. Rumor has it that the domain's lord, someone by the name of Acheron, is a completely ineffectual leader.
I remember whose dad Acheron is. Hey, there's a doggy here. My cat came up because there was a dog barking. My cat's adorable. Kitty, I can't see. You're so bad at standing in the way, cat.
Hey there, my friend. It's funny how the monastery was once in ruins, but now it's downright bustling.
Everyone wants to hang out with me. I'm super popular.
Thanks to a little promise 5 years ago, our buddies have all gathered, and even the knights have returned. It's like we were all just waiting for you to awaken. And now, we're all going to band together against the Imperial Army.
Yeah, it's like you're all just waiting for me to awaken, huh, game designers?
You should go and talk to everyone if you can. There may be some who are still on the fence.
Yes. During his search for her grace, the Archbishop, Seteth has visited churches all across the land. It served to demonstrate to the devout across Fodlan that the Church of Seros is still going strong. As a result, the faithful are not currently in a state of chaos.
Hello, Flane.
you are unharmed.
You know it.
No matter the path you walk, I will be with you every step of the way. Anything you ask of me, I shall see it through. You saved my life, and I am in your debt.
Kitty, move. Seriously. I don't know. My cat always thinks I'm kidding about that, but I basically never am. I miss you last time I was here, Rafi.
Fighting alongside you and everyone else is a dream come true, Professor. And don't worry about my little sis. Right now, she's back home helping out with the family business. I kind of figured I was going to be stuck going back and taking over for her. But thanks to you and Claude, I get to work on my dream of becoming a proper knight.
I'm glad for you. Man, no one can teach me the sword. Okay, so I need Blaine and Marianne, because they can use this experience.
It is so much fun to sing with others. I can't sing very loud.
This, I'm glad, I understand why they're doing it, but it does seem odd.
Even with the church in shambles, we can still pray. The goddess will surely hear our prayers. But still...
It is, this room at least actually shows the damage of the battle and the being in ruins.
I hope the church can return to its former beauty someday.
Maybe.
Oh, Ignatz is somewhere. Just killed the horses. Awesome. Where are you, Iggy Spagiggy?
It seems that in the last 5 years, the monks here have left this place for the town below. However, once they learn of our return, perhaps they'll come back. I hope the monastery can return.
Where are you, Iggy? Could probably be smart and just look. Oh, there's something up there too.
What?
Don't you what at me?
Need something?
So I have 1,500. How do I only have 1,500 renown?
This one? You're all set. See you again soon.
Ignatius. Oh, okay, I see him now. He's not in an area I'm used to seeing him at all. So that tricked me. Yeah, he's out here and slightly over here.
It's been fixed up quite a bit, but its battle scars aren't so easily erased.
Why not?
To think that a glorious cathedral with a 1,000-year history would end up like this. I'll rebuild this place someday. This cathedral is the symbol of Fodlan. Maybe I should paint a picture of the beautiful cathedral of old. Well, I still remember what it looked like.
You definitely should. Anything you can do to bring yourself happiness and hope. Happiness and hope are important. Alright, so Lawrence is down here as well as 2 quests. Let's go pick them up. Pick them up!
Professor, I have written to my father to signal my intention to remain here. Not that I require his approval.
I do like Lawrence's new face.
There is not much for me to gain by returning to Alliance territory now. But by staying, I will be able to influence the course of events directly on the field of battle. Naturally, someone needs to make certain it does not lead the Alliance to ruin.
Listen.
I could use
Pirates
a
have been
hand.
raiding coastal towns. Okay.
Hey, I could use a hand.
I need a favor.
Okay, let's turn in what we can turn in. Some of them look like they're, I have to go out and battle things in order to get them turned in.
Oh, good. Thanks.
All right, we'll go ahead and go up here, see what Lysithea has to say.
I've grown weary and impatient. These past 5 years, my hands have been bound. But now, I can finally take action with a clear goal. I'm grateful to you and to everyone.
No problem.
Down with the Empire. Surely peace will soon follow if the Empire is overthrown. Then my parents can finally find peace themselves.
Alright, so the question is, do I want to get better in battle, or do I want to invite people to tea in order to get to know them better? I don't think there's a bad answer to that question.
Hi. Let's see. I don't know anything about rebuilding, but I can sure do my best to clean up the mess. I'm gonna keep Lady Rhea's room spotless, so she can use it right away whenever she gets back. You gotta find her, Professor. You just gotta.
I mean, the fact that we talked this much about her tells me that yes, I'm going to find her. There's no real question about that.
Right.
Professor. 5 long years I've searched for you and the Archbishop. It is a pleasure to see you again. The Church of Seros will follow you from now on. But please do not abandon the search for Lady Rhea. Thank you.
All right. Then the question is, let's find some flowers and give them to, because I already gave her flowers and nothing really happened.
Thanks so much. You're a sweetheart. I'm pretty headstrong. You're sweet.
Okay, what counts as a flower?
You're sweet.
I don't understand. Find some flowers. I've definitely given flowers to Hilda. What does it want from me? Because yeah, the only thing it's telling me is to come down there and turn that in. And I've given her quite a few flowers and it's not taking. So guys, let me know how to make Hilda be happy. And I will see you all next time. Thank you very much for tuning in.